Deathmatch.
In video games, no one likes a jerk. If you hack the game and give yourself infinite life, you're just scum. If you're that kind of person who camps, you're just awful. If you play as Oddjob, you are the literal devil. Actually, on that note, GoldenEye 007. While cheating's a big part of it, you can't ignore how great the game was. Great gameplay, great shooting, great multiplayer. Anytime you mention GoldenEye, everyone remembers the awesome multiplayer. But games now focus on good graphics and story. Ooh, fancy. So, where do we go from here? How about we go back? Screen Cheat is an indie first-person shooter developed by Samurai Punk. You are entirely invisible, and you can only find your opponents by looking at their screen and memorizing the map layout. The whole game plays off one of the most common ways you use to cheat, made famous by GoldenEye. You either play online or offline with up to 4 people. Unfortunately, since the game isn't well known, the multiplayer section is barren and void of life. Okay, I'll wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. The gun selection is creative, but mostly redundant. You can use melee weapons like candelabras and hobby horses, but as long as your opponent is using a gun, you'll have a lot of trouble killing them. It really demonstrates the saying, never bring a gun to a knife fight. Never knife a gun to a bring fight. Oh yeah, I'll get this someday. Anyway, the guns are, never bring a knife to a gunfight. There we go, closure. The guns are pretty varied, but most of them are gimmicky and relatively useless, like the melee weapons. For example, there's this charging pressure piston thing. You hold the trigger and it charges up an energy blast that bounces around when you release it. However, not only is the blast slow and easily avoidable, but when you're charging the blast, it's visible the whole time, and the blast can also kill you if it hits you. That doesn't mean they aren't fun to use. I personally like the bear bomb. You toss a teddy bear filled with explosives and it starts jumping around the map. You then pull the trigger and it explodes. Simple, yet quite strategic. The maps are divided into 4 color-coded sections, making it easy to determine where your enemies are. The maps range from museums to floating platforms to, well, more floating platforms. You might think I don't like this game, but truthfully it's a really fun game when you've got a bunch of buddies over. It really brings back those old nostalgic memories GoldenEye and other local multiplayer games gave us, and I'd highly recommend playing it, if only to add more people to multiplayer. Screen Cheat is available on Steam for $15.